Do you think you know what men over 60 truly love in a woman? Think again. Most older women completely miss these subtle but irresistible qualities, and that's why so few relationships reach their fullest potential. Hi, it's Vernon again. In this video, I'm revealing 5 things men over 60 adore. But here's the kicker: only 1% of women ever actually do them. Stick around, because if you recognize even one of these in yourself, it could completely transform the way he sees you and the love you share. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss insights that could change your love life after 60. Let's start uncovering the first thing that makes a woman absolutely irresistible in the eyes of a man over 60.
Number 1. The sanctuary creation, becoming his safe harbor. There's something that happens to men as they age that most women don't fully understand. After decades of battles fought, in careers, in previous relationships, in life itself, mature men aren't looking for more excitement or drama. They're seeking what I call sanctuary. A person who represents peace, safety, and emotional restoration. What mature men crave is what psychologists call emotional regulation through presence. They want a woman whose energy doesn't demand constant response, whose mood doesn't require management, whose peace allows them to access their own. This isn't about pampering or serving, it's about presence. When he's with you, he should feel safe not just physically, but emotionally. A safe harbor is a space where he can lower his guard, reveal his fears, share his dreams, and simply be himself without judgment. This sanctuary doesn't happen by accident. It's shown in subtle ways. Your calm demeanor during life's storms, your ability to listen without interrupting or immediately offering solutions, the gentle steadiness that says it's okay to be vulnerable here. Men who have experienced loss, disappointment, or heartbreak recognize this immediately. They instinctively gravitate toward women who make them feel emotionally secure. Creating this safe space isn't about changing him or holding him back. It's about giving him the freedom to be fully present with you. It's a rare kind of love, and one that men treasure deeply, because at this stage of life, emotional safety matters more than grand gestures. Notice how he behaves when he's with you. Does he relax? Speak more openly? Share moments he doesn't share with anyone else? If yes, congratulations, you've become his safe harbor. And that kind of connection is priceless. Sanctuary creation isn't about being boring or passive. It's about mastering the art of peaceful presence. Here's why only 1% of women do this. It requires tremendous self-confidence and emotional maturity. You must be so secure in yourself that you don't need constant interaction to feel valued. You must trust that your peaceful presence is a gift. Sanctuary creation transforms you from someone he enjoys being with to someone he needs to be with. You become not just a romantic interest, but a refuge from life's storms. And just as sanctuary draws him in, there's another quality that deepens his admiration and attachment, one that blends strength with elegance. showing him the rare kind of woman he can truly respect and rely on.
Number 2, the adventure partnership, sharing dreams, not just days. While mature men need sanctuary, they also crave something equally important but seemingly contradictory: adventure partnership. Not the adrenaline-fueled adventures of youth, but the soul-stirring adventures of shared dreams, unexplored possibilities, and meaningful experiences yet to be discovered. The Greek concept of eudaimonia, human flourishing, teaches us that we're most attractive when we're growing and becoming. Most women over 60 focus on adapting to a man's existing interests or lifestyle. But the 1% who inspire deep devotion do something different. They bring their own vision of what life could become and invite partnership in creating it. You create sanctuary by offering peace, then enhance it by offering possibilities. You become both his refuge and his inspiration for growth. This doesn't mean you need dramatic dreams. What matters isn't the scale of the dream, it's the genuine enthusiasm you bring to it. It requires believing that your dreams matter as much at 60 as they did at 30. Many women have been conditioned to see this stage of life as settling rather than soaring. I've watched women transform their relationships simply by rediscovering and sharing their authentic passions. Whether it's gardening, photography, or volunteering, genuine enthusiasm is irresistibly attractive. What dream or interest have you been keeping to yourself? Sometimes sharing our genuine passions is the key to deeper connection. Let me know in the comments. Your dreams might inspire others. Adventure partnership creates excitement and forward momentum. But there's something even more precious that connects directly to both sanctuary and shared dreams, something that requires emotional wisdom most women haven't developed.
Number 3, the emotional generosity. Leading with understanding, not with need to be understood. Perhaps the most powerful and rare quality I've observed in the 1% of women who inspire lasting devotion is what I call emotional generosity. The ability to lead with understanding rather than needing to be understood. To offer emotional support, even when you need it yourself. We've explored how creating sanctuary provides peace and adventure partnership provides excitement. But emotional generosity provides something even more precious. It provides healing. And mature men, after decades of life's battles, often carry wounds that need gentle tending. I witnessed with my friend Patricia and her partner James. James had been divorced for 5 years after a bitter separation that left him wary of emotional intimacy. Most women would have demanded he open up or get over it. But Patricia did something extraordinary. Instead of focusing on what James wasn't giving her emotionally, Patricia began offering what he needed most: patient understanding without pressure. When James had difficult days dealing with his ex-wife regarding their adult children, Patricia listened without offering unsolicited advice or making it about herself. 3 months into their relationship, James broke down and told Patricia about the pain he'd been carrying. But here's the key. He didn't share because she demanded it. He shared because she had created such a safe emotional environment that vulnerability felt natural, not risky. What mature men find irresistible about emotional generosity is that it breaks the pattern of transactional relationships they've often experienced. You're not giving understanding to get understanding. You're giving it because you have it to give. Only 1% of women master this because it requires enormous emotional maturity and security. You must be so stable in yourself that you can offer stability to others. You must have processed your own emotional wounds enough to help others heal theirs. Emotional generosity shows up in countless ways. Listening to his concerns about adult children without comparing to your own. Supporting his health worries without minimizing them. Celebrating his small victories without equal recognition. Men who experience emotional generosity often say the same thing. She makes me feel like the best version of myself. You become not just someone he loves, but someone who helps him love himself. This generous emotional approach creates deep trust and connection when combined with a quality that seems paradoxical: the ability to remain confidently independent while being emotionally available, which we'll explore right this.
Number 4. The quiet confidence, power without performance. Not the loud confidence of youth that needs to prove itself, but what I call quiet confidence, the serene assurance of someone who knows her worth without needing to announce it. This quality is absolutely magnetic to mature men. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote about prohairesis, the power of inner choice and self-determination. What mature men find irresistible about quiet confidence is its stability. After decades of experiencing insecurity, neediness, or aggressive confidence in relationships, they're drawn to the peace that comes from being with someone who is genuinely comfortable with herself. Most women over 60 fall into two traps. Either they become invisible, apologizing for their age and presence, or they become overly assertive, trying to prove they're still relevant. Quiet confidence avoids both extremes. Quiet confidence shows up as entering rooms without seeking attention, but receiving it naturally, expressing opinions without needing agreement, handling disagreements without creating drama, accepting compliments gracefully without deflecting or fishing for more. Notice how this builds on everything we've discussed. You create sanctuary through peaceful presence, offer adventure through shared dreams, provide emotional generosity through understanding, and anchor it all with quiet confidence in your own worth. Only 1% of women achieve this because it requires releasing the need for external validation, something that goes against decades of social conditioning. It means trusting that your worth is inherent, not earned. I've watched men become absolutely devoted to women who possess quiet confidence because these women don't drain their energy with constant need for reassurance. Instead, they add energy to every interaction. Think about the most confident people you know. What makes their confidence attractive rather than off-putting? Often, it's the quietness of their assurance that draws us in. Give this video a like to show you appreciate the power of inner strength, and comment below, what's one quality in a woman that instantly earns your respect? Quiet confidence creates respect and admiration. But there's one final quality that transforms all of these elements into something truly extraordinary. Number 5. The reverent independence. loving without losing yourself. The rarest and perhaps most attractive quality in the 1% of women who inspire lifelong devotion is what I call reverent independence. The ability to love someone deeply while maintaining complete integrity of self. It's the paradoxical art of being fully committed to a relationship while remaining fully committed to your own growth and authenticity. Think about the journey we've taken, creating sanctuary while sharing adventures, offering emotional generosity while maintaining quiet confidence. All of these require a foundation of reverent independence, loving others from a place of wholeness rather than need. The Persian poet Rumi wrote, "Love is the freedom to let each other grow." Reverent independence embodies this perfectly. You love someone enough to let them be fully themselves, even if that self evolves in unexpected directions. What makes reverent independence so attractive to mature men is that it eliminates the fear of being trapped or consumed by the relationship. You become someone who enhances their life without controlling it, who adds to their growth without limiting it. Only 1% of women achieve this because it requires the ultimate emotional maturity, being so complete within yourself that you can love without possessing, commit without controlling, care without clinging. Research on secure attachment shows that partners who maintain individual identity within committed relationships report higher satisfaction and longevity, particularly important in later life partnerships where both individuals have established identities. Reverent independence shows up as supporting his friendships without jealousy, encouraging his individual interests without feeling threatened, maintaining your own goals and relationships without neglecting the partnership, loving his growth even when it challenges you. When you combine all 5 qualities, sanctuary creation, adventure partnership, emotional generosity, quiet confidence, and reverent independence, you become what mature men find irresistible, a woman who is both a safe haven and an inspiration, both nurturing and independent, both loving and free. The paradox is that by needing love less desperately, you become more worthy of it. By being complete within yourself, you become the perfect complement to someone else's completeness. As we reach the end of our journey today, I want you to understand something profound. The 5 qualities we've explored, sanctuary creation, adventure partnership, emotional generosity, quiet confidence, and reverent independence. These aren't tactics to manipulate love. They're the natural expressions of a woman who has fully matured into her own magnificence. The ancient Greek concept of arete, often translated as virtue or excellence, really means becoming the highest version of yourself. These 5 qualities represent arete in relationships, the excellence that comes from years of living, learning, and growing. What makes you part of the rare 1% isn't perfection in all 5 areas. It's the conscious choice to cultivate these qualities as expressions of your authentic self.
each quality you develop makes you more attractive, not because you're trying to be, but because you're becoming more fully who you were meant to be. When you embody these qualities, something magical happens. You stop attracting men who need you and start attracting men who appreciate you. You stop settling for less than extraordinary love because you recognize your worth to receive nothing less. Remember, at 60 and beyond, you have advantages in love that younger women simply cannot possess. The wisdom to create sanctuary, the courage to share dreams, the maturity for emotional generosity, the security for quiet confidence, and the completeness for reverent independence. If this message has opened your eyes to your own potential for extraordinary love, please like this video and subscribe for more wisdom about relationships, growth, and the magnificent possibilities that come with maturity. And ring that notification bell, because insights this profound should be shared with every woman ready to embrace her power. Until next time, this is Vernon reminding you that the most attractive woman in any room isn't the youngest or the prettiest. It's the one who knows her worth and lives it every day. Thanks for watching my video.